Last time on Survivor, Jonny won his second immunity. And back at camp, everyone wanted to take out a big target. Tim and Bobby were pinned as clear threats to be voted off, but talks of idols created fear. Ethan worked his way in the middle of the vote, but at Tribal, 2 idol plays by Tim and Bobby caused Ethan to go home with 1 vote to his name.
Wow!
Oh my god!
Well, who wants my idol?
Find out what happens this time on Survivor!
I voted for Timmy, and then I signaled, like, just by looking at him. He plays his idol, I played mine, and he happened to just 1 vote idol out someone who had an idol as well.
That's 3 idols, 1 vote. 2 of them played, 1 just
2 successful
flushed.
plays at that.
2 successful idol plays. I'm still shaking, honestly. I thought I was ready. Like, I counted blessings. I accepted death. I went through all 5 stages of grief within the same moment.
That's gonna be the famous episode. None of us are gonna be the center of it. God damn it.
I know, right?
So I was not expecting what just happened. Ethan getting the 1 vote was not my hope, and I was pretty close to him in this game too. I'm kind of feeling a little bit lost. I mean, perfectly. There's a perfect example over here. There was Tim who just walked by. He is a huge threat in this game. He just played an idol, massive social threat. I mean, come on,
Drew. Where do you you're voting? You're planning on voting with like us, right?
Oh, duh, yeah, I have been. One concern I do have is explaining my flip vote to Timmy, because Tim thought I was voting with him, but I flipped, so I blamed it on Ethan because Ethan can't speak up for himself. Ethan's gone.
I voted Timmy.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I think it was us plus Bobby you voted for Timmy.
I'd love to get a vote from Bobby, because right now they think that I voted with...
Okay, what happened there?
I didn't know either of them had idols. I mean, I told Bobby to play one if he had one, but...
Well, clearly someone flipped. Right. The last trial went very well. All the idols got sent out, and I didn't know Ethan had one, but he was a bit on like the edge. I voted Timmy, and I told Timmy to play his idol, and Tim did. He trusted me. Bobby played his idol, and we got Ethan, who was a big, like, under the radar kind of threat, out of the game. Well, clearly someone told Timmy clearly someone flipped because there were more votes for you, Bobby.
Yeah.
And also Timmy knew to play his idol. I also didn't really care who was going out because I had immunity, and I knew that as long as I could get the idols played, then they would be in my favor.
I mean, I think you 2 plus Timmy are the big threats in the game right now. You 2 being Jonny and Bobby. So it's been a struggle to keep my name out of other people's mouths. I found idol part number 2, and I told Bobby about it and tossed him the clues in order to hopefully make a super idol, if that's what we think it's going to be, and that'll be really good for the 2 of us, because it looks like it's just us versus the world.
At this point, Timmy told me that, I don't know, I think Timmy might just work with us, but it's concerning that I got 5 votes out of, the possible 10, but me and Timmy just talked, and he's willing to still work with me, and if the people who told me that they voted Timmy are telling me the truth, that means that we can form a 5 and just bang, 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 get rid of everyone else.
That move might have shifted the lands a bit, because it's obvious the random players, say like Changa and Drew, have lost their go-to leader to hear about everything that's happening. So you've basically taken out their vocal cord, and now they've become the voiceless, and I'm looking to become the voice of the voiceless. If they have nowhere to run to, they'll run to someone that's obviously got a sense of the game, and that person is me right now.
They're trying to get Timmy, and they're trying to create a threat to us, to like make sure none of them goes home. But I really don't want that, and I hope you don't too, because if honestly, if either one of them makes it to the end, they have a great story already.
And the only thing I know for sure is that I'm standing right in the middle, and that people are gonna actually have to come talk to me this time instead of trying to vote me out.
You gained Bobby's trust back?
Yeah, because I told him right away, I didn't vote for you like I promised, so he thinks I'm still with him.
Yeah.
So I think us 2 are still in this for the long haul, because everyone keeps saying how good they are with you, and
yeah,
I've inadvertently made myself the biggest target in this game.
Oh
so
my
now
gosh.
So there has to
Two
be one
idols
hit rehidden,
successfully
right?
played. One idol
That's great.
rehidden, one flushed is on the jury now. That's absolutely nuts. That is the craziest thing I think I've ever seen. 2 successful idol plays, one got flushed. That's 3 idols gone. One's gonna be rehidden. So therefore, from now on, we have 1 idol, maybe, in play.
So I was hopping around here, right? And I was going like, oh, who made a little hole here? Look to the right, bang. Kisa immunity. Taking a little nature walk mountain stroll. Happened upon this thing just after playing mine. I'm sort of in disbelief right now that I found it that easily.
Yeah, people were talking about how like they just tell you what to do and you just follow. But
Who was saying that?
I haven't been taught. Well, it was
Ethan.
Yeah. I
Good
don't
to
know if you
know.
like knew him, but he's gone. So
Yeah, he said that he trusted me, and I said I trusted him.
JP is a goat without a shepherd. I'm gonna be his shepherd. I need to get to JP and say, hey, I know Ethan and you were really close, but Ethan said you were a goat and all you did was listen to Ethan. Come with me, bro. We have nothing else to lose. Target number 1 is gonna be JP, and then target number 2 is gonna be whoever JP wants. All I can do right now is hope that JP will listen to me, and hope that he believes me. I don't know what Ethan's been saying about other players though, because if Timmy...
Well, he's gone now, so...
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. I was recently informed by Bobby and the Hunter that Ethan was just openly like bragging about how I was just playing his second fiddle and doing whatever he said, and that made me realize, well, like I'm not really haven't done a whole lot to my name. Like Tim and Bobby have that idol play to their names. Like I've just kind of been floating around in the majority. I think tonight might be the time to make a big move.
Welcome to your final 9 immunity. Johnny, you're gonna have to give it up.
Sad times.
Individual immunity is back up for grabs. I will now explain your next challenge. In this challenge, you will have to shoot buttons forcing your minecart to fall down a tower. Once it reaches the bottom of the tower, you will have to fish in your minecart. Once the redstone lamp is lit, you will take your minecart and push it on a balancing beam. First person to successfully get their minecart to the other side of the beam wins immunity. Survivors ready? Go. Everyone trying to gauge where that first
Ooh, got
button
my
is.
first one.
Hunter got his first. He's the first one to get one.
Ooh, got my second. Got my third.
It's kind of toxic.
Fourth in a row.
Tim's right below that. Hunter is doing pretty good with the bows. Everyone else trying to catch up right now.
Hey.
Tim a little bit behind Hunter. Everyone trying to catch up. Hunter making a good run for it now. Hunter currently in first place, about to have his down. And he has his down. Now he just needs to try to grab it and pull it in.
Hello?
None of these. That's the first one that lands for Hunter. Tim is now in second, right behind. Bobby trying to catch up to get in third. Hunter kind of losing his lead, but
Nice, Bobby.
Tim's still in second.
Oh,
Try-
we can't get on there. Right?
And Hunter, you can go and grab yours. Everyone else trying to get behind them. Bobby now caught up to Tim almost.
Okay. Well,
Everyone else now pretty neck and neck. Hunter, Tim, and Bobby all. It's going to be an absolute race now. Everyone taking the same risky fast approach. They don't want anyone to catch up. Oh, and Tim drops with the fast approach. Bobby currently in first. Hunter is a little stuck, but he is ahead of Tim, who dropped. Bobby, if he doesn't drop, looks like he has this in the bag with an incredible run. Bobby will have to play this perfect. Tim drops again. And Bobby wins immunity.
Yes. I was so close.
Bobby, congratulations. Come and get it.
Ooh. Booyah.
Bobby, congratulations. You have a 1 in 8 shot at winning this game. One of you will be the next one voted out. Everyone, head back to your camp.
Clearly, Timmy's name is probably going to go out there again, but less people voted you than I thought were, which is good.
I think we shouldn't give those three any leeway back into the game. Honestly,
Wait, sorry.
I think we should get rid of either Hunter or Changa.
What's your big move?
honestly, I think Tim might be the way to go. This is the most alone that Tim has been. Like, I think we would be able to do it.
We would be able to do it if we wanted to. But then again, he might be our shield right now. There's been some names thrown around, but I think there's been Timmy thrown around, there's been Changa thrown around by Timmy. But I think the big move's going to happen at this one. I'm going to be seen as a threat because I won 2 challenges. But
I don't think people are looking at you as like a huge threat. I think it's mostly just like people looking at Bobby and Hunter because they've been very close since the merge.
But I'm just hearing things through the grapevine. There's nothing that's solid for me. I'm just the wild card. I'm in the middle, which is always a good thing. And I think also people are looking at Tim, which
yeah. And I know Lizzie doesn't want Tim because
yeah, of course.
And then I'm seeing right now Timmy's right-hand person is Liz, and then Bobby's right-hand person is Hunter.
Yeah.
And then it's just a jumble of food chain from there.
Yeah.
And me and Jonny and JP discussed, and we think it's actually smart to get out there, lose a vote, and get Changa out of the game.
What? Changa's my client in this game, probably. Why would you just directly tell me you're going to vote for him? That makes no sense. What the hell is he doing? I feel like I could easily gather the votes against him. Do I want to? No. But if I have to do it to vote and save Changa, then I might have to vote for Tim. I am much more happy to take out Tim than I would. So.
Exactly. What just scares me is that Liz will not want to work with us after we vote out Tim. Apparently this vote has been turned on Timmy. I'm very kind of confused about that because if we vote Timmy here, we potentially lose Liz as an ally, and if Liz goes to Bobby and Hunter, I don't know.
If you find all 3 parts, you have all but part 1, right?
I have part 2 and 3. Here's the truth how I see it. I am the black sheep of Season 7. Everybody has been ignoring me. Nobody wants to talk to me. When I walk up, people run away. The only person who wants to talk to me is Bobby. Because we're so close now, I decided I would tell him about the little trick up my sleeve. Or should I say, the 2/3 of a trick I have up my sleeve. Because I have the 2nd and 3rd part of what I believe is a super idol. And because of that care that he's shown me, I am going to be giving him parts 2 and 3 of the super idol. And if I don't go home for some miracle, he can give it back to me. I can go searching again, and then the sheep and the turtle can take control of this game.
Okay, here's a crazy idea. Tim is not immune right now, and we know he doesn't have an idol.
Okay.
What if I think I would be able to get the numbers? I think we could get rid of Tim tonight.
I threw the bait out, and I'm waiting for a fish to bite on it. And then here comes JP. And now he thinks that he needs to make a big move in this game. He's like, hey, let's get rid of Tim. Boom, baby, that's how I do it. I just gotta make him think that what he's doing is right for his game, and he's making a big move to put himself on the map.
I have talked to Hunter and Bobby, and I'm convinced that they know a good opportunity when they see it. Johnny and Drew are also both good with it. I think that tonight Tim is going to be the vote.
Okay.
I'd be down.
Just as long as this does not get to him.
That's fine.
I can keep that away from you.
Yeah. But I'm not done there. I need to go tell Tim he's getting votes, because then Tim will freak the out. There are votes on you right now.
Again?
Yeah. They are getting
JP?
everyone besides me, you, and Lizzie. They think they have me. They don't want to tell you and Liz, though. JP, the guy who you said gets paranoid.
Yeah, extremely. Like, he's paranoid right now again, because I've been helping him the entire time and he does this. Two big men and one call. And then he mentions that JP is throwing up my name, which is not shocking, because JP's a big son of a... It sort of made me feel like that one scene in Predator, where Arnold Schwarzenegger and the black guy, like, slap their hands together and say, you son of a... It's like two big men agreeing that someone else has to go. And instead of giving them full control of the game again, JP's been getting out of control, in my opinion. Because he keeps telling me he goes back on it. I'm saying us four, and we try and get Changa vote out JP.
Yeah, I'm down.
That's
Alright.
totally back to us. Hey, okay.
We're not actually gonna do that, right?
No, Liz,
Yeah.
trust me on this one. JP, they're voting for me.
JP's voting with us.
You sure?
Bobby was the one that made the plan against you. Are you being stupid?
So here comes little Tinkerbell, like pulling at my arm, like, hey Tim, like, don't be stupid. The stupid me that I am. I'm like, well, yeah, I actually kind of do want to trust him. And then Liz sort of talked a bit more sense into me that it was too easy. Just knowing how JP is, though, and I might have to use it tonight. Alright, then I'm just voting Hunter then, because if they lied to me, that gives me an excuse to vote for them again.
If I go out because I tried to make a move, I'd rather do that than make it to the end like as a complete non-entity and just get like shat on, because that would be not ideal. But I think now would be the time to get rid of Tim, honestly. Hey, Christian, what if we voted for Tim?
Ooh, that's a huge move there.
It would be a big move. Well, the thing is, we know we have 6 people that would do it, and if Tim... This can't get to him. Like, I'd like to say, this is an opportunity to get out probably the biggest threat in the game. That idle play last round just skyrocketed him to public enemy number 1. We're thinking Hunter. Just
yeah,
because,
I'm voting for Hunter.
Okay, just because he's...
Yeah, I want to split up him and Bobby. So, Tim is freaking out a bit. Rightfully so. I wish he'd calm down, but he's freaking out about JP. He thinks JP is behind some sort of plan to get him out. But JP doesn't have that kind of leg to stand on. We are his leg to stand on. Doing something like that would be like self-suicide.
Timmy and Lizzie are voting JP, and everyone else is voting Timmy?
It allows me to have options. Options that I haven't had in a while. Getting Tim out. Could be getting rid of whoever Tim wants to get rid of. I just gotta see.
Welcome, Final 9, to your next tribal council. I will now introduce the members of the jury. Andrew, Robster, Kirby, and Ethan voted out at last tribal council. Bobby, you've won your 2nd individual immunity. How's it feel?
Feels good, seeing as I negated half of the possible, 5 out of 10 votes last time.
I would say that was a really big tribal council last time. Tim, the other votes were on you besides the 1 vote for Ethan last tribal council. How do you feel about the idle play and going forward with it?
Anything you do on that high of a profile, like everyone sees that, everyone feels that, everyone is affected by that. So yeah, it does affect both me and Bob. players going forward, because that's going to be on what they call a resume.
JP, what are your thoughts on, at this moment of the game, building up a resume, as Tim put it?
I don't know. Like, I think the whole resume talk is like just kind of a buzzword that is just an excuse people use to make big moves. I think just so long as you can figure out how to get the respect of the jury in the end, that's all that really matters.
Jonny, what does it mean to get the respect of a jury member, and how do you do that?
There's a thing called jury management. I don't think I'm great at it. I've never really. I'm quite new to Survivor, but there's definitely going to be like the jury definitely going to be liking some people, disliking others.
Liz, how much do you focus on jury management at this stage of the game?
Jury management is quite possibly one of the most important things for yourself in your game. Making yourself look like that good guy as people are walking out the door is just as important as playing hard.
Talking a lot about not being a goat, but also not being a big threat to not get out. How do you find that middle ground effectively?
It's difficult. You gotta do things subtly, and maybe some people are being subtle because it doesn't seem like a lot of people are making any moves.
Changa, Hunter said that it seems like a lot of people might not be making moves.
I think it's pretty early in the game. I mean, 6 people have been voted out. It's not like we're at the final 4 tribal or something.
Is it possible that a load of advantages come out at one time again after an amount of time, or do you think they're going to be played more specifically?
And I think they will come whenever they come. I really don't know when they're going to come. I'm clueless. I'm scared. And boy, am I a quarter Mexican. I don't know, man.
All right, well, with that, it is time to vote. JP, you're first up.
Oh, I really hope this works out. This is going to be a great move.
Without you, all my plans suddenly become possible.
And you know what? If they fool me twice, shame on me.
I feel like history will repeat itself, and the person I vote for will be fine again.
Hopefully this goes well. If it doesn't, I might be screwed soon.
Oh my god, I don't know why they're doing this.
And I think it almost just happened again.
Yeah, just unfortunate. I like you, but numbers don't pan out.
I have collected the votes. Person with the most votes will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright. I will now read the votes. First vote, Tim. 1 vote Tim. Second vote, Hunter.
Uh-oh.
It's 1 vote Tim, 1 vote Hunter. Third vote, Hunter. That's 2 votes Hunter, 1 vote Tim. Fourth vote, Tim. That is 2 votes Tim, 2 votes Hunter.
What? No.
Tim. No. That is 3 votes Tim, 2 votes Hunter.
Wow.
Tim. That is 4 votes Tim, 2 votes Hunter. 7th person voted out of Minecraft Survivor.
Wow.
Season 7, Conflict Islands. And the 5th member of the jury, Tim.
Got me good, holy shit.
Sorry, Tim.
Well, Tim, you played, as always, a hell of a game. Big threat the whole time, had a massive idle play, and unfortunately, you are the 5th member of the jury. Tim, the tribe has spoken.
No, could have had another idol play.
Did he just throw an idol in the fire?
Yeah.
You should have known.
He had an idol?
Y'all, wow. 2 times, 2 vote offs in a row. Someone blindsided with an idol in their pocket. Head back to camp.
You should have known it was gonna be.
I don't have much to say, really, except that, they bested me. That was good. I feel like there was way more left in the tank for me. Yeah, I respect everyone out there still. I'm mad, though. That was my game to win, I think. And I can let it go so easily because I was overconfident. JP's a rat. He's the only person I might not respect out there right now. I had a hell of a time, though. That was fun. Now it's time to get really drunk and make a bad final tribal decision again. Woo!